So when my mum was about 4 years old, she came to the Bonegilla Migrant Centre with her parents and her sister and brother, and they stayed here for about a year. And of course she continued on in Australia, and they all have a life here now. But it's quite fascinating. I'll show you some of these boards that are around me, and you can pause if you want to read them. Oh, here we go.
Back in the 40s, Australians didn't know what a migrant was. I was even frightened to tell my relatives and friends where I worked.
The brief was to select people from the Baltic states only. But I was very conscious of the fact that Australians had generally a negative attitude to non-English speaking migrants. In fact, they didn't know very much about them at all. The few that were here before the war were either called Dagos or refs, and not in a very friendly way.
So much racism.
All over the nation levelled fire and criticism of the low standard of living to which these new Australians were accustomed. Simple everyday commodities were foreign to them, and most of the press echoed the warning that the high standard of Australian living was endangered by importing immigrants indiscriminately. There's a hope that immigration of the future will be planned deliberately and intelligently and offer more opportunities to the people of our own stock.
So much racism. Oh gosh.
You're very welcome as new Australians in our Australian community. We want to see more of your type coming to these shores to help to build up the home that Australians want and that you yourselves will want too later on. We trust that you will settle down in Australia, marrying Australian girls or girls from the oil country. We want hundreds of thousands of men like you, and we want many, many thousands of young women too, who will come with you to join their fate and your fate with our destiny in this land so far from Europe, but so important a part of the British Commonwealth of Nations.
So what they want, they're trying to encourage the British to come out here because, well, it's our country, really. We're not really migrants, but it was 10 quid it was in them days, that's all it cost you.
You too could go to Australia for £10.
10 quid all the way from London to Sydney. I mean, it's good value, really. I mean, it cost you more than that to go down to Bournemouth for the day.
How the government is determined that migration plans shall succeed. If we are to survive as a nation, it must succeed.
But Arthur Cornwall had set a massive target, 20 million in our time. And very soon he realised that he was not going to get them from Britain alone.
Early in 1947, he signed an agreement with the International Refugee Organisation to take initially 10,000 displaced persons from camps that were all over Western Germany.
Today in war-torn Europe, homeless people are still restless and on the move. These are the innocent victims of war, the displaced persons. These were the farmers, the artisans, the students, and the laborers of the small states of Europe. What lies ahead of them? People without a country, people without a home, people awaiting a chance to live again, to build afresh their shattered lives in a new country.
In essence, the early criteria was to select able-bodied people to go to employment directed by the Australian government.
They were privileged to come to Australia and we'd select them. And so we selected them with different criteria. That is, those who had the greatest skill, who looked the best, and those that didn't have terrible burdens to carry, like crippled children or aged parents and those sort of things. And we really were applying compassionate standards with a heavy hand.
Oh my goodness.
John, you're the head of the family. You must decide. You'll have to leave Andreas behind, but the rest of you can emigrate as a family group. What are you going to do about it?
So all of the different cabins here, this was called Block 19. And does it say in there how many blocks there were originally?
I don't know.
So it was giant. It was like a whole town in its own right. And this is what is left of it. And you know, it said they had shops and stuff and all sorts of things, and there's kangaroos over there. This is quite fascinating. Some art created for it. Tina Milo. Love it. That toy looks very new for having been here all that time, but maybe these are representations, but that tricycle may well have been an actual one that was here. The best migrants, huh? Make sure you're a good migrant now. When we bring alien children here, they can be more readily assimilated. Oh my goodness. I don't know whether to laugh or cry at that. Mess Hall 87. So there must have been an awful lot of places to eat. I guess it was a big place, so it makes a lot of sense. Huh.
Stereo receiver and
See some of the pictures on the walls of the actual people who were here. It's quite fascinating, hey? Yeah, well, I mean, the place was huge. So there was a scare after kids died from gastroenteritis. You see this sign to my left here, Alexis? There's the Dutch. That's the actual kitchen is open too. You want to look at the old kitchen in a minute? Wow. Look at all these pictures. Look at that, they've even got names on some of these. A nursery for babies. Is this our cot, Alexis? It's where the babies slept. We just went into that one. That was the one that was the one we went into before we came into here. Let me walk through the kitchen. Look at that. Recommended menu list. Have wanted to make a whole lot of meals in here. Roast mutton and gravy, baked potatoes, vegetables, fresh fruit and tea. And all this old equipment. So these are the accommodation huts. So I guess individuals and families all stayed in these rooms. I guess there would have been different sized rooms depending on how big the families were, but I mean, since they were so choosy who came, maybe they didn't have very large rooms because they weren't bringing, you know, just indiscriminately, quote unquote, large families in. Let's have a look, eh? Oh, that doesn't look like the most comfortable bed in the world. Little radio. Oh, how comfortable do you think that would be, Alexis? Which way are you going? Are you coming through? Alright, I'm coming back around and then going to the other side again. Hey Alexis, look at these old lollies. Creepy dolls. Oh my god, this doll is creepy. Look at the tiny baby one. Quite the experience to leave everybody and everything that you knew to come to a place that was completely alien to you and they didn't even speak your language. And in fact, probably a lot of the people around here also didn't speak their language because would have been people from all over Europe. Only white people, of course, though. Because white Australia policy. Good job. There's a little information thing about this. Collection of plaques. That was really interesting. It's makes me quite emotional thinking about how massive that must have been for all of those people to move here. No family, potentially no one they knew at all, and possibly having to leave a whole lot of family behind because they were extremely picky about who they let come here. You had to be just the right sort of migrant. So, yeah, wow. I mean, you know, I'd be a completely different person if my mum hadn't have come here. Very interesting and moving. Thanks for watching. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up, please. Don't forget I've got a Patreon now, and if that's not your thing, just keep hitting like and subscribe, watch to the end, share some videos if you like them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.